points at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. The Sooners offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And we get our first look at the dangerous Isaiah Satania. This is the guy the entire passing game is built around. He is a big play waiting to happen.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in. We just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media like, where's the clip? Right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Working that left side now. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So a nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
Gonna run it. It's Blaylock. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
Hey, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They go to the wide receiver screen. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Sooners are rolling down the field. On the option. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. Now on 2nd and short after that pickup. They'll send the back in motion. To the air, it's Mateer. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete. The 7th play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against main coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Connection to the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know.
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
This head coach wanted to come into this game aggressive, guys, and he did it in a couple different ways. On that first drive, nice mixture of throwing and running offensively, but how big was that gamble on 4th down? They got it, kept the drive alive, they end up scoring a touchdown, so it paid off. You can't start a game better than that.
And he puts through the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So UTEP's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And standing in the way is one of the best defensive lines in the country.
Yeah, and Palmer, I don't feel bad for this quarterback, but I kind of feel bad for this quarterback because he's going to get some monsters today. And he's had his own struggles, but these guys, man, they all can get after the quarterback. They can get tackles for losses, get you in passing situations, and when they do, they hit you. and hit you a lot and disrupt the timing. So he's got a tremendous challenge on his hands.
He's got a challenge. His offensive coordinator has a challenge too, because he's got to find a way to make life easy for him, and that's easier said than done against this D-line unit. They have so much speed off the edge. Even the interior guys can collapse the pocket.
And the quarterback couldn't withstand the heat, and he will go down as we play one quarter. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Now a timeout called by the Sooners. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Here comes the heat. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a 4th down. The Miners will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. On the return, he only needs a sliver of daylight. He was working his way. Midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Play action on 1st down. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Mateer. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. 3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Left side is Harris. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs.
Here we go.
Fresh set of downs going to the air. He makes the catch. Touchdown Sooners! Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Out wide left, it's Thomas. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
That's just a tremendous individual effort by the defender. He's able to defeat his block and get to the ball and get the ball down on the ground. Very, very nice job.
Second down to the air. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. And this is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now, they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. Looking to pass, it's Colson. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And the Miners will call on their punt team. Timeout, Oklahoma, that's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Had to hurry the punt a bit, but gets great distance. Looks it in at the 40. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. And the incomplete pass was just too hot to handle. Long way to go on second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. And guys, they really need to make something happen on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. This is well within field goal range, but the kicker will stay on the sideline and the offense will try to convert on fourth down. It's incomplete, and the defense makes the stop and gets the football back. The Sooners call timeout, and that's their last one. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. A little over 20 seconds to play in the half as they take it on first and 10. Under pressure. Oh, and he took a
just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's head back to Oklahoma and Memorial Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. He'll put total under and get this second half started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The UTEP offense headed out to the field to start this drive. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive just like they do at the start of the game. They've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here will be huge.
And this is why this team is losing this game. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times, almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive...
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And this offense has to do a better job protecting the quarterback. They're already down 2 possessions. You know the pass has to come at some point, but they got to keep him clean. They can't get behind the sticks consistently. They've got to start to narrow this gap.
Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. Tells the run, wants to pass. Time to take a shot. Got it down the field. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24. It's one thing to get that huge play. Now you got to cash it in with 6. First and 10 from the 24. Drops back. It's Mateer. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Second down, gonna throw it. Smashes through the tackle. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Looking to throw. Throws quickly. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Can the D deny them on second and goal? The play fake. Into the end zone. Incomplete. He was going for the touchdown. Let's see what the offense dials up on third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Guys, down on the UTEP sideline, one thing I'm really keeping my eyes on here today, guys, this quarterback is banged up. He told me before the game that he has had to really fight through some soreness throughout the course of this week. I can tell you he's already taken some contact, and it is definitely a storyline that I am following throughout the course of this game. I'll keep you posted with everything I hear down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
Holly will see how they adjust. He stopped in his tracks, and at least they didn't lose yardage on this one.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Looking downfield, it's Colson. Oh, pressure's coming. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And man, this offense just searching for some way to climb back and get back into this game. They're down by 1,000, and it's not looking good. And you can't even protect your quarterback on third down. Like, everything going the other direction.
They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. With an update on that, let's check in with Holly.
Guys, down on the home team sideline, guys, they have a big lead right now, and they were expected to be here. One of the top teams in the country. They have performed that way here today. Even though some of the players are starting to celebrate just a little bit, coaches keep saying we have more work to do. If they really want to continue to be one of the best teams in the country, they have to keep their foot on the gas to end this game. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And the Sooners have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Just going to keep it after the snap. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Holds and fires complete to the right. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Sooners look to keep this drive humming. Motion from the wide receiver. Pick up of 8, it's now 2nd and 2. The Sooners can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Give running right, it's Robinson. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. And the Sooners back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Now a timeout called by the Sooners, that's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Here's Robinson one more time. Dropped immediately, he got nothing on first down.
Great team defense on that one. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D-linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Fires to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. To the air, it's Mateer. Makes the grab on the left. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Sooners will try to convert on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Off-play action on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Timeout, Oklahoma. That's their 2nd. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Running inside, it's Jones. And he's brought down after a short gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And down he goes back at the 3. They pretty much have to keep the offense on the field, and they'll get right to the line of scrimmage. 4th down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail.
Now, you cannot say enough about this defense. The whole game, start to finish, playing so good, limiting big...
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Getting set for the point after. And the extra point makes it 28-0. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. The Sooners call timeout, and that's their last one. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Wide receiver comes in motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Miners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
Got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents, start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.